Welcome back. The Madras High Court today reserved orders in two cases against the vehicle checks and the house checks conducted by the Election Commission, which is in an attempt to track cash flow in the elections. The first bench heard out both the state government and the Election Commission's side and thus reserved these orders. While the Tamil Nadu government insisted on the need for consultations within, the election watchdog has received many complaints that cite references to misuse of official machinery to carry cash to the voters. Earlier, the first bench of the Madras High Court closed the suo motu petition against the Election Commission after the Commission filed an affidavit saying that the transfers and the searches were only procedural. Joining us live over the phone line is our senior correspondent Peer Muhammad, who joins us with more details. Peer, clearly this is a case of huge magnitude. Where does this go on from now?
Yes, Evelyn, this has become a battle, big battle between the government and the Election Commission. The Chief Minister himself accusing the Election Commission of helping the opposition win the elections also. The Chief Minister's son, Alagiri, also had accused the Election Commission of helping the AADMK. Now that the battle is before the judiciary, the Advocate General P.S. Raman, appearing on behalf of Tamil Nadu government, had argued that the state government should be consulted in any cases of transfer of IAS and IPS officials for election-related purposes. Because he has said if IAS and IPS officials are going to be transferred for elections, their image will be suffering. And in future elections also, the Election Commission will do the same thing. So such senior officials cannot be shunted like as the Election Commission's wishes. So that seems to be the argument of the government. On the other side, the Election Commission had submitted before the Madras High Court several complaints, over 27 complaints received from the public, which have in fact pointed out that the state machinery, the police themselves, the government department itself being misused to carry cash for the voters, to bribe the voters. The Election Commission had already made it clear that the bribing of voters has emerged as a big problem in the Tamil Nadu elections. And that is today the submission by the Election Commission again goes to prove that the charge of the Election Commission.
Right, thanks very much indeed, Peer, for joining us with those details there. Well, staying with political news, the Queen Bee is on the campaign trail for the 6th day in the state, and she's already hit the DMK chief's hometown, that's Thiruvarur, where she's been canvassing for her party loyalist Kodavassal M. Rajendran, who has been fielded to take on the Chief Minister himself from this constituency. Firing salvos on the 2G spectrum scam, she said that the Chief Minister and his kingdom of ministers were solely responsible for all of the corruption the state has found itself in of late. Amma had campaigned today also at Sembanar Koil in the Nagapattinam district, where she reiterated her election manifesto in her speech and promised that the cable television will be taken over by the government if she came back to power. She is also expected to go to Puducherry soon, where the AIADMK is contesting from 13 seats out of the 30 in number at the Union Territory that also goes into the polls on the 13th of April.
2G ஸ்பெக்ட்ரம் ஊழல் மூலம் கொள்ளையடிக்கப்பட்ட பணம் 1,80,000 கோடி ரூபாய். இந்த ஊழல் பணத்தை முதலீடு செய்து அதன் மூலம் சம்பாதித்த பணம் 5 லட்சம் கோடி ரூபாய்க்கும் மேல் என்பதை நீங்கள் புரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். ஸ்பெக்ட்ரம் ஊழல் பணத்தை வைத்து பெரம்பலூர் மாவட்டத்தில் 1000 ஏக்கருக்கும் மேலான நிலம் திமுகவை சேர்ந்த முன்னாள் மத்திய அமைச்சர் ராசாவால் வாங்கப்பட்டது. யாரிடமிருந்து வாங்கப்பட்டது தெரியுமா? ஏழை எளிய மக்களாகிய உங்களை போன்றவர்களிடமிருந்து வாங்கப்பட்டது.
Well, the AIADMK has also declared their chief ministerial candidate for Puducherry. In fact, Jayalalitha named All India NR Congress chief N. Rangasamy as the man. He is in fact part of the AIADMK-led alliance in Puducherry, which is also going into the polls on the 13th of April. This was announced during her campaign today. Plenty more news from the international quarters and from the city when we come back. Do stay with us.